Hare Krishna, Sri Nam Perumal ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Continuing with the pastimes of Nam Perumal. So, Ranganathji's temple in the fourth enclosure. When you stand, there is a prasadam counter will be there. There is also a temple of Garuda. And next to Garuda, there is a Nammalvar temple. Then there is a Goshala is there on the left side. When we enter into the Aryabhatan gate, on our left side, there is a Dhanya Lakshmi temple on our left side. So when we enter to the Dhanya Lakshmi temple, on our left side, there is a pillar. In that pillar, we can see very huge chappals. So let us discuss some pastimes of Ranganathji connected to the chappals. Because during the Mughal invasions, so the Muslims, they took unlimited wealth from Sri Rangam. So when they took all the wealth from Sri Rangam, those days there are many Raja Rishi kings are there. So therefore one king called Viruppanaraya, this king, he gave 50 villages to Sri Ranganath. So in that 50 villages, whatever they get paddy, grains, milk, whatever, they all belongs to Ranganathji. So they don't have to pay any tax to the king. Whatever tax is supposed to pay to the temple, that all goes to Ranganathji's temple. So they all villagers, they also so much devotion to Perumal. They will bring all their crops, everything to Perumal, Sri Rangam. So even now we can see there is a festival called Chittirai festival, the Chaitra festival. There is a 10 days festival, Chaitra festival. In that festival, we can see very huge crowd will be there. All villagers will be participating in that festival. So on that festival, the 8th day, night, if you go in the streets of Sri Rangam, even if you put some sand or something over our head, it will not fall. Because such a jam-packed crowd will be there in the whole 7th street, Chitra street of Sri Rangam. Because all those villagers, from that king's time onwards, every year they will come on the 8th day of the festival. They all come for the particular on the 9th day's Rath Yatra, Ranganathji's Rath Yatra. Ranganathji has 3 different chariots, and that among them this biggest Rath Yatra is that Chaitra Ratha. Biggest crowd. So many people, lakhs of people will come. All the villagers, they all come with so much devotion. You can see, some of them they will bring their bulls to offer the Lord. Some of them they bring their paddy. Some of them bring in a big leather tubes. They will bring water. Because Chaitra Masa will be very hot in Sri Rangam. Very, very hot. In that hot sun, it's like fire. But these village people, they will pull the chariot of Ranganathji. And the road will be burning like a fire. But these people, they will pull the chariot and they will be there till the end of the festival. So that Chaitra Ratha festival, the full everywhere, so many prasad will be distributed. So all the Sri Rangam people, everybody will cook for the outside visitors. Some people will make hot dosa, roast dosa for the people. Some place they will make parathas. Some people make tomato rice, pongal, khichdi, so many prasadam. If you come on the 8th day of the Chaitra festival, night if you go around one round, if you do a parikram, you can see so many prasad is distributed. For the 2 days, everywhere will be so many juices, so many prasad will be distributed. It's a very nice sight to the eyes. All people will come with, and they will sleep everywhere because they don't take any rooms and all. It is their tradition. Those village people, they will come in a lorry. Those days they used to come in a lorry and bullock carts. So even now they don't come in their cars and all. They will together, all the village people, they will take a huge lorry and the truck, they all come to the Sri Rangam. They will park all the truck outside the Sri Rangam. They all come to Ranganathji's temple. And they don't take any room and all. And they will just sleep on the sand floor of Sri Rangam. On the Kaveri banks, everywhere people will be sleeping. small child and old ladies and everywhere will be sleeping on the whole Sri. It is a very happiest festival we can see in Sri Rangam. All the people will be sleeping on the bare floor only, and prasadam there is no scarcity. Wherever you go, there will be too many varieties of prasadam. You can get prasad anywhere, and too many varieties of juice, too many varieties of milk. All the Sri Vaishnavas of the Sri Rangam, they all very eagerly serve to these village people on those days. If you go to the houses of Sri Rangam, everybody will be eagerly waiting. With some people will be serving some buttermilk, some people will be serving some milk, so many things, so many prasad. And some boys will be playing with so many toys. It's the biggest festival, Chaitra Radha. So in this way, the grand festival will happen in the month of Chaitra. The next day, the Radha Yatra will begin, because other Radha Yatra like in the month of January and the month of March, the chariot Ranganaji will come, but their chariots will move very slowly. But this Chaitra Radha, these village people are very strong, and so many of them, like Jagannath's Radha Yatra, they will come. They will pull the Radha. Radha will run so faster. Very quickly the Radha Yatra will end in that Radha Yatra, Chaitra Radha Yatra. So whole Sri Rangam, everybody will enjoy this festival, Chaitra Radha. So in that time, Namparamal also very blissfully enjoying this festival. So one day, Namparamal, he was seeing the devotees' love. He seen one chappal maker in a village. Namparamal went in a dream of a chappal maker, and he told, "My dear devotee, I want a chappal for my right feet." And Namparamal told, "I want this much big size chappal, and this much width should be, the color should be like this, the design should be like this." Namparamal told all the details to that cobbler. Then Namparamal went in a dream of another village, another cobbler. There also Namparamal asked, "I want a chappal for my right feet." One cobbler he asked a left foot, one cobbler he asked for the right foot. Both of them he gave the same design, same size, everything. So that cobbler, those days, the Varnashram system was so good. Everyone is simply, their goal is to please the Lord. So everyone is so happily. Even now it is very happy, we will feel very happy, joy to see them. There is so much devotion, they make their chappals. They made the chappal very nicely, and he kept it on his head, and he brought it for the pleasure of Lord Ranganaji on the Chaitra festival. When the two villages, both of them they brought, one of them brought for the left foot of Ranganath, another one brought for the right foot of Ranganaji. When they both of them accidentally they meet each other, then they seen the chappal was a pair of chappal for the Ranganaji. Both of them were same size, same design, same color, everything same. So from that day onwards, even now, every year from these two villages they will bring chappals, but nowadays they will bring a pair of chappal. They don't bring single chappal, they will bring a pair of chappal. So those chappals are still now we can see, it will be hanging in the Ranganaji's Goshala's pillar. Sri Ranganaji's lotus feet chappal ki jai, Sri Ranganachar ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.